And today, they're trying to survive. You know, when I heard the reports 2 weeks ago, Iran's looking to build a nuclear weapon, I said, don't worry about it. They got a lot of things they want to do before nuclear weapons. I said, the last thing they want to do is a nuclear weapon. It didn't work out. And if they did a nuclear weapon before they got even close, that site would be attacked and it would be wiped out. Yeah.
Alright mga kapatid, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Eto, bigyan natin ng opinyon at reaksyon itong pahayag ni US President Donald Trump sa isang interview kung saan ay sinabi niya na kapag ang Iran daw mga tol ay gumawa ng nuclear weapon, buburahin nila to. Ibig sabihin mga tol, aatakihin nila katulad nung ginawa nila nung nakaraan, 'di ba? Hinulugan nila ng bomba mga tol yung nuclear facilities ng Iran na nandoon sa underground mga tol. So sabi rito ni US President Trump, yan o, basahin natin mula rito sa Sky News Australia. US President Donald Trump claims Iran's nuclear site would be wiped out if it attempted to build a nuclear weapon. So ginagawa pa lang nila yan o bago pa man nila matapos mga tol, buburahin na yan ng Amerika. Yun ang sabi. Well, bigyan natin to ng reaction video and commentary. Bago natin to simulan, syempre huwag niyong kalimutan mag-subscribe. Click nyo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify kayo whenever na may mga bago tayong reaction video tulad nito. At kung sa Facebook ka naman nanonood, syempre huwag nyo rin kalimutan mag-follow and like dito po sa ating page. Maraming salamat sa mga bago nating kasama na nakasubaybay sa ating programa araw-araw. Yan, maraming salamat sa inyo. So wag na natin patagalin pa. Panoorin na natin to mga tol.
No reason for the U.S. military to get involved in Gaza.
No, I don't see that. No, I think we're going to handle it very well. We'll be helping Israel. But we have other countries that are now. You know, we signed, many countries signed. And many of those countries relatively are very strong military powers. And Hamas has no support. See, Hamas had the support of Iran. And now Iran says, don't get us involved. The last time they got them involved didn't work out too well.
Ooh.
So they used to have the support of Iran. Today, they're trying to survive. You know, when I heard the reports 2 weeks ago, Iran's looking to build a nuclear weapon, I said, don't worry about it. They got a lot of things they want to do before nuclear weapons. I said, the last thing they want to do is a nuclear weapon. It didn't work out. And if they did a nuclear weapon before they got even close, that site would be attacked and it would be wiped out. Yeah.
Ooh, napakalinaw mga tol. Yung Hamas daw sabing ganun, wala silang nakukuhang support. Dati ang sumusuporta sa kanila itong Iran. Pero ngayon ang Iran daw ay busy, nagsusurvive. Marami silang pinagkakaabalahan. No? Sabing ganun, yung Iran daw ay gagawa ng nuclear weapons. Huwag niyong alalahanin yan. Yan yung pinakahuling gusto nilang gawin. At kung sakasakaling gumawa sila niyan, bago pa man nila matapos yan, aatakihin na yan, mabubura na yan. Sabing ganun mismo ni US President Donald Trump. So ito'y babala ni Trump sa Iran na gawin nyo na lahat, wag lang nuclear weapon kasi hindi namin kayo papayagan. At kapag ginawa niyo yan, aatakihin kayo, mabubura yung pinaghihirapan ninyo. Yun ang sinasabi rito ni Donald Trump.
Mr. President, you're meeting with President Xi in a few weeks.
Yeah.
If you can't come to an agreement or a deal at that meeting, are we in for a sustained trade war with China?
Well, you're in one now. Look, we have 100% tariff. If we didn't have tariffs, we would be exposed as being a nothing. We would have no defense. You know, they've used tariffs on us, but we've never had anybody sitting in that chair that felt the need to do it. And they've allowed us to be $37 trillion in debt, et cetera, et cetera. Tariffs are a very important tool for our defense, for our national security. If we don't have tariffs, we're not going to have national security.
Ooh.
As an example, if you look at Pakistan and Iran, I told them I was in the midst of negotiating a trade deal with Iran, and Pakistan was going to be in line. And because of tariffs, they all want to negotiate much differently. We're making a good deal. And then I heard that they're shooting at each other. And I said during one of my conversations, are you guys going to go to war? Two nuclear powers. We are thinking about, I said, here's the deal. You go to war, I'm going to put a 200% tariff. I'm going to stop you from doing any business in the United States. I said it to both of them. Within 24 hours, the war ended.
Oh, so yung tariff mga kapatid, ginagamit na leverage ng Amerika yan. no, para gipitin ng isang bansa, no, para puwersahin ng isang bansa na sumunod. Sabing ganun ni Trump, makikipaggera kayo, di papatawan namin kayo ng 200% tariff. Mamili kayo, hindi kayo makikipag-business deal sa amin. So natapos daw yung gera dahil dun sa tariff na yun, dahil dun sa bantang tariff na yun, mga tol. So ibig sabihin, itong tariff na to na pinapataw ni Trump sa mga bansa is ginagamit niyang tool, no? Para sa kanilang defense and security na rin. So alam naman natin, mga kapatid, eto si Trump, hindi lang basta-basta politiko to businessman din to So alam niya kung ano yung ginagawa niya, no?
The United States. I said it to both of them. Within 24 hours, the war ended. That would have been a nuclear war. And again, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, who was here 2 weeks ago, said that man saved many millions of lives in front of a whole group of people because he thought it was going to be war. But when it came to war or having to pay massive tariffs, the tariffs overrode. That's why it's so important.
Kumbaga, nasa gera ka na nga, nagbabayad ka pa ng malaking tariff, lalo ka mahihirapan. So mamili ka. Pasok ka sa gera, magbabayad ka ng malaking tariff o itigil niya yung gerang yan. Kaya sabi niya, etong taong to, si Trump, tinutukoy niya sarili niya. No, niligtas na daw ang napakaraming buhay na pwedeng maging biktima nung gera na yun.
Or having to pay massive tariffs. The tariffs overrode. That's why it's so important. Not only the money, we're taking in trillions of dollars, not only the money, the power to keep peace, the power to be used for good is enormous.
Yun yung sinasabi niya. Hindi lang basta-basta yung pera, mga tol, ang importante doon kapag nagpapataw sila ng taripa sa mga bansa is kung ano pa yung magiging bunga, kung ano pa yung magiging kapakinabangan nung tariff na yun. Katulad nga nung sinabi ko kanina, mga tol, ito sinampulan niya yung sa Pakistan nga, diba? Munti kang mauwi, pwede daw maging nuclear war yun pwede daw mas malala pa yung maging gera. Pero yun nga yung sinabi niya, no? Pag itinuloy niya yung gerang yan, tinuloy niya yung labang yan, papatawa namin kayo ng 200% tariff. Yun yung dahilan kung bakit nahinto yung labanan na yun. Dahil nga doon sa takot nila na biruin mo kasi kapag nakikipaggera ka, mga tol, malaking pera ang kailangan mong gastusin dyan. Talagang maghihirap ang bansa mo kung mahirap ka lang tapos papasok ka pa sa gera. Napakagastos nun. Tapos imagine mo may taripa ka pa na ganun kalaki, di ba? So yun yung ginagamit nilang tools o leverage, mga tol, para kontrolin o ipitin ng isang bansa at sumunod sa kanilang gusto. At least kapayapaan pa rin naman, di ba? Yung kapayapaan yung hatid nung ginagawa niya.
But a lot of people didn't understand tariffs. It's also made us very rich. We have a big case coming up in the Supreme Court, and I will tell you, that's one of the most important cases in the history of our country. Because if we don't win that case, we will be a weakened, troubled, financial mess for many, many years to come. I don't even know if survivable.
Nako, pag natalo daw sila sa kasong yun, ano kayang kasong yun?
Mess for many, many years to come. I don't even know if survivable. Survivable is a good term. And if we do, we're going to be the most powerful economic country in the world.
Pag nanalo.
And all we're doing is using them as a defense against what took place for many years. China would charge us tariffs. It was incredible, but we weren't allowed to charge. And we're allowed to do whatever we want. We just had presidents that didn't want to do it for whatever reason. And it was nothing. But of the 8 wars, I was saying 7, of the 8 wars, I would say tariffs are directly responsible for me ending 6 of them, 5 or 6. Without the tariffs, you have wars raging all over the world. With the tariffs, other than Russia, we have no wars out there. And we've made a lot of good friends, too. Tariffs are so important to our national security. If we don't have tariffs, we don't have national security.
So napakalinaw, mga tol, no? Yung sinasabi ni Trump. Responsable daw, mga tol, yung mga tariff na yon para hindi matuloy. No, sabi nga meron tayong 6 na gera. So dahil sa tariff na yon na hindi natuloy yung mga gerang yon, yung 5 dun sa 6 na gerang yon, no, 7 war. Sabing gano'n. So napaka-importante daw, mga tol, nung taripa na yon para mapanatili yung kapayapaan. Ano ang inyong masasabi dito, mga tol? Diyan sa pahayag na yan ni Donald Trump. So ginagamit niyang sandata o tools etong tariff mga tol para sa kanilang national security. Para hindi magkaroon ng labanan. So ito yung ini-impose nila sa mga bansa mga tol para hindi magkaroon ng labanan. Ano ang inyong masasabi tungkol dyan? Ito ba'y matalinong diskarte na ginagawa ng Amerika? O ito'y may malaking impact din sa world economy? Pwede kayo magbigay ng komento sa ibaba mga tol. Hanggang sa muli, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.